Hey y'all, welcome back to the Legend Experience. I know that I missed last week's video, but I just had a lot going on and I just needed a little break from putting out these videos. Also, a little bit under the weather, so you gotta have your green tea. But anyway, let's get into this Baddies episode because this one it wasn't a bad episode. I kind of enjoyed it. Like it flowed pretty well, but the episodes open up with them telling who was staying in the house, which was Tinkerbella, Diamond the Body, and Biggie. And Biggie's still mad about it. But then Natalie pulls all the girls outside to show them the big surprise, which was the baddie bus. And Anna makes a joke saying, we ain't had a baddie bus since Baddies West because the bus was breaking down and stuff. So let's hope it don't break down this time. And Nelly talking about, girl, it ain't breaking down or whatever. But then they said that they got to get ready to go to the club, and we get a montage of the girls getting ready and everything. And I would say some of the girls looked a mess, some of the girls didn't. I would say Bad Dolly looked really good. I liked her outfit, I liked her makeup, and I liked her hair. She looked really good. I liked her. Summer was confident. Like a lot of people say Summer may look dusty and stuff, and she do, but she is confident in what. And when she get that first check, baby, she's going to re up. She said she in her custom shit. Okay, so Summer is looking how she looking, but she ain't gonna be looking how she looking when that first check hit. They get the wrong bitch money. Anyway, then Summer no, Emma was getting her hair done. She looked a mess. Like, why? I would be like, why y'all get me on camera getting my hair done? Like, my edge is not laying my nothing. Like, I'm still getting my wig glued down. Like, get out of my face, the cameras. And I would say big legs. Big legs look really good. I liked her little black little jumpsuit, really cute, like that. So they all get on the new bus, but before they got on the new bus, Ivory basically went to the hospital because her lip, like I guess her lip ring, busted something open in her lip and it was getting infected, so she had to go to the hospital. Thank God, because girl, that's dangerous. Like you about to have your whole lip fighting off because you just want to keep fighting people for no reason. Get to that hospital, baby girl. But then they get on the bus, and Jasmine Renee is talking about how she was banned from the club they was going to because she was fighting. And I'm like, girl, if you can't go to Bella Noches, where the fuck can you go? Like, girl, why are you fighting at the club and getting banned and then use the baddies to get unbanned? Like, that's insane. They banned you from the club. I never been banned from no club. Like, girl, why you fighting in the club? I fight outside the club. Meet me in the street. Meet me in the parking lot. Like, let's go. Girl, I'm not fighting in the club to get banned. Just like I'm never fighting at the airport. Like, people need to know how to be classy sometimes, but you know, yes, my name. But Summer is saying that how she is she's just talking her shit. Summer's always talking her shit, and then Embark asks, "Why did you go against a Detroit girl?" And Summer was basically saying like, "I didn't go against a Detroit girl. Detroit girl went against me," and Summer said, "I'm sticking with the OGs," and I think Jasmine Renee was like, "You're a dick sucker" or something, and then that's when I think Summer said you're a dickie and called her a dick sucker too. And they're just going back and forth or whatever, talking about like who the baddest bitch is. And it's Detroit versus Detroit. And I get being from the same city that y'all want to be on each other's side. And I feel like they should have been. Like y'all from the same city, y'all should have been riding out. But I can understand like maybe they from different sides of the city. So they sides of the city may not rock together. But I just feel like just arguing over it was stupid, but I feel like Summer run the argument to me. She is definitely grown. I mean, like I didn't like her, and I felt like she was annoying. I still think she a little bit annoying, but I like her because she be making me giggle a little bit. Like when she said I got on some custom shit and you got on designer and still looking a mess, she ate that up. Like I have to give a bitch her tens. Like I'm not a hater. I'm gonna give you your props when they're due. Okay, so she ate that up. But anyway, they pull up to the club in the next scene and they got people going crazy. Like it looked packed out there. They got bitches twerking through the sunroof. Like, really? You're popping coochie through the sunroof? You're crazy. You need to go on Baddies Going Wild. Like they needed to cast her right there on the spot. But then some girl ran up out of nowhere and try to fight Summer. Like, baby, Summer, do you just be popping the shit all around Detroit? This must be you 24/7 because you got bitches coming out the woodwork to sneak you and pop you. But I feel like they was just looking for a moment off Summer, and that was just weird. But nonetheless, they get into the club and they start performing their songs. And Natalie performs first, and she always talking about somebody choking her throat in the song. Like, girl, you in this throat. What do y'all be doing in Dubai? She always talking about somebody choking that throat. But anyway, Jaden performed. I actually like Hello Motherfucker. I like that song. Like, it was a cute song, and Jaden did a good job of doing something. She performed. I like that. It was cute. Biggie goes next with Tasiki with their song together, and I like their song. But I don't actively stream it. Mm, it's a song I listen to on the show, and I like it on the show. And I feel like they do a good job of performing it on the show. And then Tika goes with her song with Diamond the Body, but there was an issue with the song where they played the original version and not the remix with Diamond the Body's verse. But Diamond the Body said that one monkey don't stop the motherfucking show. She said, "Bitch, I'm about to give y'all a acapella." And that's what the fuck she did. She gave that bitch's acapella motherfucking. And I love that. I love when a bitch went acapella. Like, my favorite rap moment was when Nicki went acapella. That's like one of my favorite moments. Cause I was like, ah, nigga, hey. Like, Nicki eats it up. Not saying that Diamond the Body's on Nicki like level, cause not at all, baby. You're just I'm not gonna go there. But anyway, she Diamond the Body do her little acapella thing, and she did a cute little job. And then Rolly goes next, and sometimes with Rolly rapping, I really don't be understanding what she's saying, but I like the way it sound and I like it. But somebody was booing her in the crowd, and Rolly didn't like that, so she took a Red Bull and said wah wah, and then everybody just started throwing drinks on the girl, and I guess they threw the girl out of the club. She was an old bitch. That's what they said. But Rolly gets done performing it, and Natalie wants to stay in the club longer, but the club owner is like, "Bitch, I'm ready to close the show, close it down." And Ambark said, "I'm ready to go too because I don't want to see none of these bitches perform again." Basically, I don't think Ambark was enjoying the performances. That's what it was giving. But the owner's like, "I'm not keeping it open." And then Natalie's like, "I got 100K on it," and he said, "I got 250K on it." And basically, I don't think Natalie matched up to his bid because they end up leaving right after that, and they got back on the bus and went back home. But I guess the next thing is when the cameras went down. Like, I guess filming has stopped or whatever, and they got back to the house, and some drama happened between Summer and Tinkerbella. So they were saying that Summer said that she was wanting a baddie chain and that she was looking to take somebody's chain, and they said that she said she wanted to take Tinker's chain. So then Tinker put her chain on the ground and said, "Take it then, bitch." But then Summer came in and said, "That's not what I said." And Tinker is not listening. She said, "Bitch, you're not taking my chain. You're not listening." My whole feeling about that situation is I think Natalie's being messy. I think Natalie I do think Summer definitely runs her mouth a lot. She does. She reminds me of Anna a lot. They definitely run their mouths a lot. And she probably might have said some things that she might not remember. But if she's saying I didn't say that, and I don't have an issue with Tinka, I feel like Tinka should have just deaded it. But also, from Tinka's standpoint, I could understand her being like, "Bitches thinking they about to snatch my baddie chain that I worked hard for. One, you're not snatching my chain at all, bitch. What's up?" But I just felt like every time she pressed Summer, Summer wasn't like pressing back. And just from seeing Summer these past couple of episodes, if Summer got an issue, she go press back for real, for real. And I just feel like she don't have an issue with Tinka, so Tinka should have deaded it. But the next episode, I mean, not the next episode, the next scene or whatever, Summer is talking to Dolly and Nat, and they're basically trying to figure out the whole situation and what happened or whatever, because it did get physical between Summer and Tinka that night because Tinka kicked her, karate chopped her, or whatever she did. She thought she was on Karate Kid, bitch. She out here kicking Mr. Miyagi. She out there trying to do some moves, baby. We need to put you in competition if you over here kicking. But anyways, Summer said she was looking for her chain. Like, she wanted to get her own baddie chain, and she said she never said that. She said, "I never said that I wanted to take anybody's chain in here because people worked hard for that." She said, "I want to get my chain by any means necessary," basically. And I think Natalie probably twisted her words and said, "Oh, you would do anything or take it from anybody. You would even take it from Tinka." That's the vibe I'm getting. And basically, um She said she ain't never ducking no taco. Summer don't care. Summer don't give a fuck. She said, I'm not ducking no motherfucking smoke with no bitch. And I love that. She's not ducking no taco. I'm gonna start using that. She ain't ducking no motherfucking taco with no bitch. She said, but if I don't have an issue, I don't have an issue. And I agree with that. And that's when Tinka comes down and was like trying to have a conversation. And she was basically just saying that, like, don't ever say you're gonna take something from me. And Summer said, I ain't trying to fight. I'm trying to look cute. Girl, I agree, bitch. If I'm trying to look cute, I'm not trying to fight you, bitch. Like, get out of my face. Like, why are you keep pressing the issue with me when I already told you that I don't want to fight? I don't need that right now. I'm trying to look cute. I just got my wig glued on. Girl, back up. But Tinka ended up smacking her. And personally, I think it was a bit much because one, you might have heard that she said she wanted to take your chain, but last night and this morning, Summer literally said, I didn't say that. And she stated what she said, which sounds more like what Summer would say just from seeing her from these past episodes. That sounds like more so what she would say. And I would be surprised at why she would say she would take Tinka's chain. I feel like she would have said I would have took Anna's chain, if anything, because her and Anna got an issue. That would have made more sense to me. So I don't know why Tinka name got brought up. Or she probably could have said I would have took Biggie's chain or something like that. Like people who she actually got an issue with. I just think Tinka was looking for a moment. Once again, Tinka is an actor. She's actress. She does a lot. She does too much sometimes, and I feel like this was a moment where she did too much. But Summer looked like she was about to cry when she was going upstairs to put her beanie on her head because everybody keep picking on her. But also, Summer do run her mouth a lot, so it's kind of warranted, but also not warranted in certain situations. I feel like the bus situation, she's popping her shit. People are gonna react to it, but the whole taking situation, I don't think was warranted at all. Like I don't think they should. She should have fought her. But Dolly basically is trying to give Summer advice upstairs. She's basically telling her like, "What did you say? Did you say that or whatever?" And Dolly's saying, "I'm on your side, but I'm gonna just guide you in the right direction." Like it's giving big sister, little sister, and she's just trying to basically make sure that Summer is all good and okay. So Dolly and Summer go back downstairs and they go to talk to Tinka and they're having a conversation and Summer was basically saying, I never said any of that. She said, if I wanted to take a chain, I already took a chain. She said, I already took Mariah's chains. Let's be serious. Like if I wanted a chain, I could have got it. And I agree. Like, bitch, if she clearly pops her shit and owns up to her shit for the most part for what I've been seeing. So I don't think she said that about Tinka, but they end up squashing a beef and Tinka gave her back the week. And the beef was squashed. I don't think it should have been beef to begin with, but you know these bitches are traumatic. So the next scene is Big Lex and Emma recapping last night, and Jaden walks in, and she just basically wants to find out what's the issue with basically Scotty and Jayla between them. And Big Lex said that she feels like Jayla is a bully, and she don't like her. I think it's kind of irritating when Big Lex defends like Gretchen or like Biggie, because I don't think Jayla was bullying either one of them because they both wanted that issue and Jayla got that issue with them. And I felt like it was a more deep rooted issue because a lot of people were probably going to bring up the fact that she didn't want to fight Ivy again or that she didn't want to fight Big Lex again. But the issue between them wasn't her issue to have. They just pressed her, they fought, and they got it off. If I'm sure if they wanted another round or try to run back on her, Jayla would have swung. With Biggie and Gretchen, they started the issue with her, and Jayla finished it. At the end of the day, y'all could call Jayla a bully all you want, but you're just lying. And y'all should do what Big Lex did and say you just don't like her. And I would just understand where you're coming from then. If that's you could leave with that. But Emma says she got an issue because Scotty ripped her wig. But girl, if you would have just shut the fuck up and not have been talking shit, talking about who born and who not, then your wig would have never got ripped. Like you can't do an action then be mad at the reaction. Like, bitch, what are you doing? Like, don't pop your shit. to somebody. And I like Jaden in this conversation because she was like, do y'all not want to give them a chance and get to know them? Because what you see on TV may not be who they really are. Because what we see on TV is probably like 10 hours out of the day. There's 24 hours in a day. So probably we don't get to see 12 hours of their personality all the time. So I feel like giving people a chance. I don't know. Uh, just personally for me, if I am gonna go on the show, there are gonna be people who I don't like because I have watched the show and I have been a fan of the show, but I'm not going to go in there and act on those things. I just may stay out of their way. Like, say for instance, I'm on a show with like, mm, who don't I like? Ivory. Say I'm on a show with Ivory. I'm not gonna go be like Ivory. I don't like you. I'm gonna just stay out of her way until like she shows me something in person that I don't like. Like I don't get why people don't give people a chance to kind of show them who you are. Although I think Ivory's a nasty ass person, especially for throwing that pee on Mel. But like I don't know, it just gets fanned out. Like I get you can have your opinions, but also sometimes somebody may change your perspective when you meet them in person. Just like there may be people who I really like Anna and Jayla, and if I am to meet them in person or whatever, and I'm getting to know them, I may end up disliking them in person because I might be like, oh, this is not the people who I fell in love with. So it could work either way based upon who you like or who you dislike. Because when you meet people in person, they truly show who they really are, and you get the genuine and authentic them. So I just always say give people a chance. But then Scotty comes out and she says, how can you have an opinion on me when you don't know me? Like, don't judge us on what the fans are already telling you. And I agree with Scotty on this because you are just letting the fans put a battery in your back when you were once a fan too. Like, you're letting the fans put a battery in your back and you're just regurgitating everything that the fans have said about like Jayla or said about Scotty to them just to basically get the fans on your side. And it's coming off as weird because yes, it might be some of y'all own opinions, but also y'all are stealing other people's opinions and just using them to attack the girls. I feel like if they would have went in the house and formed their own opinions and saw actions that like Jayla and Scotty did that they didn't like, then spoke about that and then be like, I was giving you a chance because I saw how you moved on TV, and then once I got here, I gave you a chance to see how you move, and that's how you continue to move. Bitch, I don't like you. Boom. I would have agreed with that because you actually gave it a chance to get to know them. But Scotty, Scotty popping her shit to Emma. She basically saying, "Bitch, I'm Scotty the motherfucking body," and Emma talking about you gotta prove to me that I'm right or that I'm wrong. And Scotty like, what the fuck I gotta prove to you? Exactly, bitch. What I gotta prove to you? I'm Scotty the motherfucking body. Okay, ass face, sit like a Barbie. Is that the how the song go? That's how the song will go tonight. But anyways, Scotty got up and Emma got up and they got to tussling. Now the fight was a little because I just don't I just didn't get to see much of it. I feel like Scotty got beat up and that's why they didn't show much of it. And that kind of irritated me because bitch, I want to see them fight. But also Emma was on that couch getting tore up a little bit. And she talking about her finger fucked up, but bitch, you still want to be fighting and stuff. You the one who wanted to fight, and you knew your finger was fucked up. You should have set that out. You was looking for a moment. You should have set your ass down. But then we get to the next scene, and it's Anna, Biggie, Tasiki, and Diamond outside talking. And basically, they're trying to get Biggie to understand where they're coming from. And Anna's saying, um, you don't have to fight, but you should defend yourself. And then Tasiki said in the confessional, she said, um, I agree. She was like, I agree with you if you don't want to fight, but also don't run your mouth so much to where you trigger people to hit you. And they are basically saying that they need Biggie to stand up for herself and to stand up for Anna, have Anna's back, like Anna be having Biggie back. And then Diamond Body's giving her 2 cents or whatever. And it kind of leads to Biggie kind of breaking down about her boyfriend dying. And then she was like, she's not human right now. Like, she's kind of in autopilot to me. Like that's what it's given. Like she's in autopilot. Like she's not really functioning how she usually function, and that's understandable. Like when you're going through that grief and everything, sometimes you do got to put yourself in autopilot to be in that survival mode to just get through the day sometimes because you still may be grieving, but also you put yourself in a situation to come on baddies and be in this environment where you know that you're going to have to stand on business a lot. And I just think it wasn't smart of her to come back for this season. She should have definitely took a break so that way she could grieve. But also, I don't agree with like if Anna and Tasiki they did know that she was grieving to be pressing her about this on camera and stuff when they could have had a private conversation about, especially if they are sisters. Because I don't think Biggie needs to fight for neither one of them. But if she chooses to fight for them, that's her choice to make. So them constantly saying that she needs to take her for Anna, I don't really agree with unless that's what Biggie wants to do. Unless that's in y'all friendship agreement and contracts, then it's null or void. But anyway, I do agree with them saying that Biggie, you do have to stick up for yourself because you're here and people are pressing you. You need to stick up for yourself and you need to advocate for yourself because why are you letting people press you and people talk down to you or whatever and you're not defending yourself even verbally? Like you could say, bitch, not too much on me, like calm down, like I'm going through a lot. You bitches need to back the fuck up. I'm not trying to fight. Da da da. Like you don't always have to fight, but you are on baddies. So there is gonna be coming to a point where you do have to fight. So it's just kind of like a double edged sword with this situation because on one hand, I feel for Biggie. I understand that grief. Like going through that is so hard. But on the other hand, you came on the show. You put yourself in an environment where you know how toxic the environment could get and how negative it could get. You know that you were probably at that stage in your grieving where you probably needed to take a break, but you decided not to because you want to get to that bag, you want to get to that money, and you make that sacrifice. So if you're coming to work, show up to work. But I don't know. It's just very a sad thing. But yeah, I don't agree with Anna and Taseki basically like blasting her for not defending herself on when they actually know what she was going through. I don't agree with that. That doesn't sit well with me, especially like friend to friend, sister to sister. I'm not gonna do that to my friends. Like if I know my friends going through something, even if they are not sticking up for me in that moment, I'll be like, I understand. I understand why. Like I know what you're going through. I got your back. Like grieve, baby. Don't even stick up for me. Go cry on that pillow. Like I feel like that's the type of friends that they should have been. But Pretty P and Jasmine Renee come outside and Biggie is still grieving and she is breaking down and Anna starts to feel bad and this is where we get the little iconic moment where she says she's breathing with half of a lung and she got a little tear out of me because maybe I felt it a little bit. But then Pretty P was trying to get an issue with Dime in the body like, girl, this is not the time or the place. Like, read the room. Well, read the outside. Like, we're not in the. We're talking about grief, and you bringing up your issue with Dime in the body. Like, time and place. Like, that was just a very self-centered moment because it was just like, oh yeah, Biggie, I feel for you, but Diamond, I got this. But Diamond had her mouth guard ready. She was ready to go. It was hilarious. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But anyway, the next thing is Ivory, Jayla, Embark, and Rolly, and they're basically talking about the Fight Club, and they all don't understand what Big Lex issue with Jayla is, and Ivory even don't understand. Ivory and Jayla don't fall. Like she was like, I don't know what the issue is either. Like nobody's understanding what Big Lex issue is with Jayla because Jayla has fought girls that are bigger than her. She fought Callie, who was taller and more muscular than her. She fought Rolly, who was bigger than her at the time. She done fought Gretchen, even on BGC, like her and Lauren was pretty like well sized, and even Jenna was bigger than her and like wider than her. But like they still fought and got their issue off. No matter if Jayla won or lost, she still fought people that were bigger than her, and she still fought people who y'all consider heavy hitters or whatever. So I don't understand the discourse with Jayla being a bully and then Jayla picking and choosing. I just think people don't like her, and once they start coming to the AA meeting and admitting that, then we'll be all right. But so then that's when Ambar went to go get Big Legs outside, and Big Legs walked in and said, "Bitch, here, I heard you bitches was looking for me. Bitch, here I go." Yeah, that's my motherfucking song. But then Ambar said, "Calm down." Ambar is very funny. She be checking shit, but in a sense of humor way, and I kind of like it. But basically, she was just asking Big Lex like, "What's your issue? Do y'all feel like I need to get it off or whatever?" And Big Lex said, "Well, from what Jayla was saying outside, it was smoke." So Big Lex said, "I need that," and Jayla said, "Okay, let's get that." And Rolly said, "There's nothing but space and opportunity." But then they got to fighting. This fight had the potential to be one of the best fights on Baddies in history because they were going hands up and they both were swinging. But their swinging was not connecting to neither one of them. They were playing patty cake. It gave that they both were scared of each other and they didn't want to hit each other. That's what it was giving. They was both scared of each other and they didn't want to hit each other. But Jayla did eat up that last hit when the security guards had her. I like that. Jayla ate that up. I'll give her 9.10. Her 9.10. Yeah, she get that 9.10 out of that. But overall, the fight was a zero for me. Nobody won. It could have been a really good fight if they would have connected and ran up on each other for real. But they both was giving scary, like they didn't want to fight. And I agree with Hurley. They definitely should run another round. And I think they run 3 more rounds after that. So hopefully we get a winner by round 4. But then the episode ends with Ivory sneaking Big Legs as Jayla is giving another speech to Big Legs. And it looked like Big Legs kind of was getting Ivory, not gonna hold. Like, where was this when you was fighting Jayla, girl? I don't know. Well, anyway, next week looks really good. Ivory versus Big Legs. They look like they go 2 rounds. And then the next is Tasiki and Anna versus Dolly. I can't wait to see how that falls out so that way I can have an actual opinion on it because I have a pre opinion on it, but I can't wait to see the actual fight so that way I can get my actual opinion on it. And then you have Tinka, DTB versus Pretty P, Summer versus Pretty P, and then Dolly versus Pretty P. Like, it's gonna be Fight Club next week. Like, this season is really good. The episodes are flowing really well, and I like that we always have something to look forward to every episode. Like, I don't think any episode has really been a filler episode yet. And I feel like the newbies are actually doing a fantastic job of holding it down, especially with a lot of personality. Even some of the ones that I don't like, I think they have their own personality. And I like that. I feel like Natalie did a really good job of casting this season. And this episode gets a 8.5 out of 10 for me. It gets points deducted off because the fights this episode wasn't really given what it needed to give, but also I liked how the episode flowed and the editing of the episode. I liked the looks. Some of the girls looked like baddies, some of the girls looked like naughties. And I liked the editing of this episode. It wasn't too bad for me, but I can't wait till next week because I feel like the episode is probably going to be a 10 out of 10 because of all the fighting that's going on and all of the drama and all of the storylines that are going to be continuing and starting. So, y'all, if y'all like this video, like it, subscribe to my page. I'm almost close to 200 followers. Not followers, subscribers. So keep subscribing, y'all. Keep liking the video. Make sure y'all comment, so that way we can have conversations in the chat. Mwah.